So good morning everyone. Today I'm back again with another LeetCode problem. Today I'm going to try something a little bit different. So today I'm going to be trying a new language, that is Golang, and I'm going to be solving this simple problem. The problem goes like this. We have to check if the number we have got is a palindrome number or not. I think we all already know how to reverse a number, and if we know how to reverse a number, we can just equate them to check if it is a palindrome or not. The challenge that I'm facing today is to be doing it in a new language that I am not that familiar with, so I will be trying to code this solution in Golang. So first of all, I'm going to be explaining my solution. My solution goes like this. So suppose if I'm getting a number 1 to 1, I'll have to reverse this number. For reversing this number, I will have a variable called rev. And what this rev will be, it will be initialized with 0. And within a loop, I'm going to iterate till this number will become 0. So how am I going to do it? So I'll just write a pseudo code here. It will be like while my original number, what is the original number? The original number is called x. While my original number, while x is greater than 0, what I'm going to do is I will write rev is equal to, rev means reverse, is equal to reverse into 10 plus x modulus 10, and I will reduce x is equal to x by 10. This is the basic idea that I'm going to do. This basic idea, what this will do is, let us check. So we will have a rev. When rev is 0, rev times 10 is also 0. And we will add x modulus 10. X modulus 10 means we will get the last number. So we will add 1 to it. So now rev will be equal to 1. And what happens to our x will be x by 10. So x will be x by 10 means this last digit will be deleted. Now my x is only 12. So now the next step I am going to do is, again I will run through the loop, and right now my rev is 1. So 1 times 10 is equal to 10. So 1 times 10 will become 10 plus x modulus 10. X modulus 10 means our x is 12, so modulus will be 2. So we will get 10 plus 2, 12. So our rev will be 12, and our x will be x by 10. So this 2 will also be deleted, because in for int classes, if we divide with 10, we will lose the last digit. If it is a float, we would have gotten a point number, but for ints, the last number will be deleted if we just divide it with 10. So the last thing is, we have just 1. So it will be 12 into 10 will be 120 plus x modulus 10 means last digit we will get 1, and x is equal to x by 10, then everything will be gone, then x will be is equal to 0, and our number will be 121. So we have got the reverse of the original number. So then we'll just have to compare them both. So and also we have to remember, we have to use a temporary variable, because once we divide x by 10, our value of x will be lost, otherwise we won't be able to compare it. So let's try to code this in Golang. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I'll have to declare a variable. In Golang we use var to declare a variable, and my variable will be rev. And we have to also say the type. The type of my variable will be int. And I'll also make another temporary variable called temp, and I'm going to be using another way to get value. I'll be writing this equal to will just get the value of x and the type of x. We don't have to specifically call var, and it is a shorthand for declaring variables. So the next thing is I can check. So in the second example we're saying that if it is negative 121 it will be false. So I can completely ignore all the negative numbers. So I can just write that if my x is lesser than 0, I can simply return it as false. Or if it is not lesser than 0, then we'll have to go through the loop. In the example, while I was explaining, I used a while loop, but in Golang there is no while loop, so I will have to use a for loop as a while loop itself. So for x greater than 0, when x greater than 0, what will we have to do? Oh, okay, and I'm not going to use x, I'll be using temp, because we know that if we use x, the value of x will be lost, then we won't be able to check if the reverse is equal to the original. So I'm going to preserve the original and I'm going to change the values in my temp. While temp is greater than 0, what I will do is I will make a rev. My reverse is equal to reverse times 10 plus temp mod 10, and my temp will be reduced by temp by 10. So, and after reversing we'll have to check if rev equal to my original number is x. What will we do? Then we'll return true, else we will return false. While writing Golang we have to check that else should be in the same line that our if is ended. So let's just try and check if everything works. So it is working for all the test cases. So let's try to submit it now. And it works. So this was my try in doing a new language, and I'll also try it in our Python. In our Python, this question is completely easy because we have inbuilt methods. First we'll have to convert this. Now I'll write like s num is equal to I'll str x. This is I'll just convert it into string. Then we can use negative indexes and slicing to get the reverse. I'll just write return true if num equal to num and so on, else for so let me just run it. So even in Python I did it. So this was just an experiment on how I will do in another languages. So thank you all for watching. Thank you.